Hey, it's Abram Kelly introducing my third grade game on algebraic reasoning. I came up with this game myself. It's a combination of a few games. You've probably heard of them: uh, hooks and ladders, shoots and ladders, um, Mario Party, and a Monopoly, of course. So yeah, objective of the game is to collect the most tokens. And it's a token based game, so whoever has the most tokens at the end of the either allotted time or just a desired level, I guess the desired amount of tokens will win the game. It's a little complicated because I don't know, I created it and I just put a lot of stuff in it, so it may take a while to explain it, but I'll get right into it. So here's the board, and as you can see, it's kind of like I was talking about the combination of hooks and ladders. And what they'll have to do is they'll have to reach the they all start at the start line. All right, and they'll have to roll dice. At the beginning of each roll, um, at the beginning of each roll, they'll draw a card. Now there are three different types of cards in the game. There are normal cards that you draw at the beginning every time you roll a dice, and then there are treasure cards. These are really special cards I'll get into a little bit, and there are question cards, which the person who will be answering the asking the questions, they'll hold these cards the entire time. And so what happens is every player at the beginning of the game, everybody selects a token that they want to move around with on the board. I have just standard Monopoly pieces, so somebody, hopefully no one fights over the car. Um, so they'll roll the dice to move around the board, and if they land on, there are a lot of different icons. There are a lot of different icons on the board. Each icon has their own specific, like meaning. So if they land on a chest, you either get a treasure card, and these treasure cards, they all have a specific. They give the user, like the player, a special kind of capability that everybody else doesn't have. For example, it may allow you to use an extra dice when you roll, or it may give you access to certain icons like the expressway, or put an airplane in it too. So it just gives you kind of better powers, I guess, to reach the token faster. So the game works, so everybody, you roll, you go around the dice, you roll the dice, you go around the board, and there's another icon there. There's an M, which is just like a question, and it kind of encourages students to land on the math question, to land on the M, or try to land on the M, so they can get an extra roll in if they get the answer correct. So if they land on an M, the person answering the questions, they'll give an answer. They'll question that person, and whoever lands on the M. And if they get the answer right, they get an additional roll to try to get wherever they're trying to get to. Um, Also, so once everyone has rolled, so player one, player two, player whoever, they've rolled, they get to the person answering the questions, asking the questions. They'll ask a question to everybody, so everybody has this chance to get this additional roll in. And so once they roll, once the question is asked, they'll whoever answers it the quickest will get that additional roll. Of course, after that, then it goes right back to player one, player two, player three in the order that was established before the game started. Um, there are some rules in the game. Just you can with the treasure cards, you can't trade. No trading. You can't trade with anybody with the cards. And um, there's no cheating, I guess. I don't know. So no cheating, but the game is pretty. It's once you kind of get the hang of it, it's a strategy based game. You really want to just collect as many treasure cards as you can to help you get to the tokens as fast as possible and prevent other players from getting tokens as quick as possible. There are certain um, treasure cards that allow you to kind of dictate how you want the board to go. You know, to make sure it goes in your favor, and that's pretty much it revolving around the game. You know, um, like I said, I created it, so I don't know. It's pretty fun. I actually tried it out once so far, and it worked out pretty well. But that's pretty much the game. All right.